tonight. Can't open my eyes, now I can smile. You leaving makes our time worthwhile.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Fighting Evolution Wrestling.
Yeah, baby.
Coming at you from the Magic City, Miami, Florida, as always, on your Saturday nights here at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. As always, I am your host, the young Professor Matt Grafer.
They call me the world's most famous plaything, Sticks.
And guys, we have got an unbelievable show for you. But before we talk about what we have in store, Sticks, have you ever seen Alyssa Sky so angry, so emotional over the things that have been happening here at FEW?
I mean, you can't blame her. She came in, she tried to gain control, she tried to change things around, and all it's been lately is chaos.
Absolutely. Well, especially as it pertains to both Culture Inc. and the Players Club.
Don't blame the Players Club.
Hey, look, I'm not blaming anybody, but what I am going to say is this. Just based on what we heard earlier, it sounds like she is going to have words with both of those teams inside the FEW arena, smack dab in the middle of the ring here tonight.
Excited to see that. Excited to see the whole show, Professor. We got social media, too. Tell them where they can find us.
We sure do. You can always catch us at Fighting Evolution Wrestling on Facebook, FEW_survive on Twitter and Instagram. Another thing we're going to see tonight is we are going to have the official contract signing for the FEW Flares Championship. The Invitational is coming to a close next week, but we are going to have all three ladies signing the contract in the ring tonight. We're going to have Amber Nova, we're going to have the former champion Renee Michelle, and the last champion that we had who was stripped of her title once we restarted.
The rightful champion, Miss Roxy Rouge, is in the house.
All three ladies will be here to sign their contracts, and we got a bunch of great matches coming your way. Of course, we're going to see Chungus. He's going to be taking on Game Day Johnny Zeke here tonight. We also are going to see people that we've been very fearful of, and everyone in the tag team division have been very fearful of, and that's the New Nation. Is going to be in the house.
They are hunting tonight, man.
Sam Benites and Dan Lydon are going to be going up against the New Nation, and our blessings and condolences, I think, in advance. That's going to be my prediction.
Oh, I hope they have health
I'm going
insurance.
to call it here. We are going to see, speaking of our Flares, Layla Gray and T-Gainz. They were both eliminated from the Invitational, but they are going to square off one-on-one tonight, and we're going to kick it off this evening with Aron Agony. He's going to be taking on Johnny Lyons, and folks, we're going to get to that in just a couple of minutes. Don't move a muscle. FEW in-ring action coming your way. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
It's time, Professor!
It sure is. We got some in-ring action. We told you about it. Now let's have Joshua Flores bring our competitors down to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall.
Well, Sticks, we've had a lot of things building, but we still got some new things to show off to all of our fans watching all across the United States and around the world.
Are you talking about my sweet tie? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm not talking about
My
your
new
sweet tie. I'm pretty sure you've worn that before. I don't know about that. You may have. But you know what they haven't seen before? They have not seen Aron Agony. And Aron Agony is here. I hope he knows that that chain is an illegal weapon.
Well, he clearly did not lock his bike up before this match. I hope it doesn't get stolen.
That's what you're going with here?
I mean,
he didn't lock his bike up?
It's clearly a bike chain.
Well, maybe he did. I mean, he could wear on both sides. He could be bilateral. He could be on both sides. And maybe the other chain was used for his bicycle.
Don't come in here and use big words, you jerk.
I mean, that's kind of what I do. And we're about to find out what this man is going to do. Johnny Lyons making his debut as well.
Johnny Lyons, 24 years old, young man looking to make his mark here in professional wrestling, and what a good place to start. FEW. Now, he has been all over the United States. He's actually competed in Europe, in England.
Well, it's his first time squaring off inside of the FEW arena. Referee Mike Allion getting the nod tonight. He's going to be handling the duties inside the squared circle right now between these two men. A lot of new faces here this evening, and here's a lockup. Aron Agate and Johnny Lyons, and Johnny Lyons in tremendous shape. He's looking good early with a side headlock.
Johnny Lyons clearly paid off the entire crowd tonight.
I don't know where you're coming up with that from. I didn't see any exchange. Perhaps his athletic prowess is enough to win them over. Have you ever considered that?
You're such a nerd.
Right now, Johnny Lyons was in control, but it looks like Aron Agony now takes the upper hand. He locks in a side headlock of his own. The crowd firmly behind Johnny Lyons. I guess this crowd doesn't waste much time figuring out who they like and who they don't like.
Well, I'm telling you, the checks are in the mail.
Well, Aron Agony using the ropes for the assist to flip and turn the tables on Johnny Lyons.
I believe they call that chain wrestling, Professor.
Ah, very nice. Look at that, a nice maneuver from Aron Agony. He
Still
rolled
wrist
through with
control.
him.
Nice wrist control there.
Oh, Johnny Lyons. Look at it. Oh, look at this. Aron Agony. Oh, my goodness. You could hear that across the street. Nice couple of arm drags from Johnny Lyons. A Hurricane Rana. Two brand new faces, and they are certainly making a statement. They're going to make the most of this opportunity. A kitchen sink in the corner and an overhead under suplex. Johnny Lyons looking good here early.
Taking time away from his Hanson World Tour to wrestle.
That's uncalled for.
In the FEW ring.
That is uncalled for. I love Bop.
Of course you do.
Johnny Lyons. Oh, look at this. Referee gets pulled in. Referee Mike Allion, and alley-oop goes Johnny Lyons. Aron Agate taking the upper hand now.
Aron Agate up top, choking him. Nice, right behind the referee.
Little extra momentum, putting all of his weight down into that choke. And now Aron Agate, his foot right across the collarbone of Johnny Lyons.
Well,
that is
a
painful area.
Things we learned in this match, Professor, at least Mr. Agony can count to 4. We know that for sure.
Johnny Lyons is in a bad way. Crowd very firmly behind Johnny Lyons, but they're going to need to do a little more than that to will him back into this thing, because right now
Lyons is clearly firmly behind in this match.
Well, Aron Agate is firmly in control and on top.
Oh!
Flips him out and now attacking that right arm.
Aron Agate a little too cocky with the cover. I don't mind some cockiness.
A lot of cockiness and a lot of aggressive offense. Really unique approach. I want to say that's pretty different than anything we've seen from most competitors here in FEW.
Oh, nice.
An
Nice
interesting
submission.
style.
Oh, are we going to see it?
Uh-oh.
We're going to see it? The surfboard.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him halfway. Oh, extra torque.
Oh, right on the chin. Pulling back on the neck.
He doesn't give up.
And the
But
spine.
if he stays in there much longer, I'm not sure how long he can last.
Your body is not supposed to bend that way.
Mike Allion keeping a close eye on this, and Aron Agate releases him from the hold. You got to imagine it's a pretty uncomfortable position for both competitors. But right now the damage is certainly done on Johnny Lyons.
Johnny Lyons now trying to fight back.
Johnny Lyons bounced off the ropes. He's trying to get back in this thing. This might be his opportunity. Nice big forearm takedown. Johnny Lyons ducked the clothesline attempt. He's got him in a standing fireman's carry.
He goes at the Holy Driver.
Oh, 2.5. Aron Agony gets that shoulder up at 2 7/8.
I don't like fractions, Professor. I don't like fractions at all. Math is hard. Double underhook.
Uh-oh. Aron Agony with that spinning heel kick.
Right on the chin.
All that momentum. He takes him down hard.
What's going on
Agony
here?
dragging him closer to that turnbuckle. Looks like he's going to go upstairs. Or maybe not. Trolling the crowd? Double fake out here. Aron Agony perched up top of the high rent district. A shooting star press. And that's going to do it. You got to imagine Johnny Lyons is feeling the agony in his ribs.
I see what he did there. That was clever. First time for everything, I guess.
That shooting star press was a thing of beauty.
I could do that. I just don't want to.
It's shades of the old Billy Kidman, a little 7-year itch back in the old WCW days.
Yeah, great stuff, great stuff.
I'd say Aron Agony would make a nice fit for Raven's flock once upon a time. He's got a similar style.
What about me?
What about that match? I mean, that was a great way to start the show. This is the first time I've gotten a chance to put eyes on either of these competitors, so it was really interesting to see what they had for us. And Aron Agony coming out with a huge victory, and he is standing by with his post-match interview. Let's kick it back to him.
Good match tonight. What have you could have done better than what you've done tonight?
I could have won. I could have done that better, definitely. I mean, I guess I got in my head. I thought I had him. I hit him with the Holy Driver. I thought that should have been 3. You know, grit. That's what I should have done better. Grit, greatness, relentlessness, intensity, integrity, or tenacity. Sorry, my head's a little jumbled up right now. Grit. That's what's coming. I'll be back. Promise.
Aron Agony just got right out of Dodge, and Johnny Lyons had
I
a
told
few
you he's worried
words
about
to
his
say.
bike. He left his bike chain on his pants. He should have locked it up.
Yeah, well, especially in this area, you might want to check on that sort of thing. You don't want to leave it unattended, that's for sure. But what I do know is this, folks, is we've got a jam-packed show. In fact, I'm being told that what we're going to see when we come back from our commercial break is going to be the contract signing for the FEW Flares Championship. Don't go anywhere, folks. We will be right back with the ladies of FEW.
We are Alto Hyperbaric Oxygen. We provide pressurized oxygen sessions that will help you recover faster, train harder, and heal quickly. We are open in Florida and California and coming soon globally. Visit us at altohyperbaric.com. Alto Hyperbaric Oxygen. Recuperate, recover, rejuvenate, make your body better with oxygen. Call today or visit us at altohyperbaric.com.
I'm Dr. Richard Davidson, and at our chiropractic offices, it's not what happens inside the office, but what happens on the outside that counts. Our goal is to get you back to doing the activities that you love to do in life. The less time you spend in our offices, the better. At our multiple locations, we offer chiropractic care, massage therapy, physical therapy, and medical services. We have all the tools to ensure that you live a happy, healthy life. Patients come to our offices for many different reasons. We take care of professional athletes, seniors, newborns, auto accident injuries, and people who just want to maintain their healthy lifestyle. Our team is always welcoming new patients into our offices. Come by today for a free consultation.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Professor, it's my favorite part of the show. The Flares are here.
The Flares are here. We're going to hear from all of our Flares, but first, before we get to any more in-ring action when it comes to matches, we are going to have the contract signing because we are 1 week away from finding out who the next FEW Flares champion is going to be. Is it going to be Amber Nova? Is it going to be Renee Michelle? Or is it going to be
the rightful champion,
Roxy Rouge, the former FEW Flares champion? Well, all three women are here, and Alyssa Sky is standing by inside the ring with Joshua Flores for the contract signing, so let's take it down into the arena.
I don't want to take up too much time because I want to let the shine land on the FEW Flares. But I just wanted to say that I'm very proud of all the women of this division, even though they have done things that has made me lose my temper a little bit. I'm proud of these women, and I'm proud of the things that they have accomplished.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome at this time your competitors in next week's triple threat match to determine the Flares Championship.
Well, Sticks, we've been watching the Invitational for a couple of weeks now. And this woman, who is a relative newcomer, she has made an impact early. Just one match in, and she qualifies to go on to the finals for the FEW Flares Championship. That's Miss Amber Nova.
Look at those Timberlands.
Daughter of a mechanic, the Chevy Nova driver. And here's a woman who shocked the world when she showed up just a few short weeks ago. Renee Michelle is here.
And she showed out.
Well, she herself is a former FEW Flares champion.
Is it hot in here, Professor? A little warm in here.
Will you take it easy over there? She is looking to collect that gold once again, but she's got a tall order here. Look, asking for assistance from the crowd in order to get into the ring.
She deserves it.
Last but not least, we got one more. This is going to be a triple threat contest.
Certainly not least.
This was the woman who was stripped of this very title at the start of our new television programming, which you're watching right now. Every single
justice is what it was.
Well, we're on every Saturday night, and this woman has been without this championship for months now, and she finally has an opportunity to gain it back, but it's not going to be easy because she has to go through the other two women standing inside the ring.
Listen to these people. This is ridiculous. Showing no respect to the rightful champion.
Roxy Rouge certainly bringing the power game here in the FEW Flares division. And that is a notable difference. That's three really remarkably different styles in that ring. I can't wait to see this match next week.
It's going to be exciting.
All right, ladies. I expect you guys to keep your composure and to be as respectful as I've spoken to you guys in the locker room. I let you guys know all the rules, and I told you guys to be respectful. No one's to put their hands on each other while I'm in the ring doing this signing. Are we understood? All right.
Alyssa Sky, of course, handling the honors. Who's going to be first?
Aron.
One of the newest members of the FEW Flares division, Amber Nova. She puts her John Hancock down on paper.
Renee Michelle. Woo!
I just can't believe how civilized this whole thing is.
Well, we're not done yet, Sticks.
I'm a little disappointed.
It should be civilized. It is a contract signing. It is merely the signing of documentation. There are clear rules, and we know how strict Alyssa Sky has been on her rules since becoming the commissioner. We've seen it over and over again over the last few months. It's 2 out of 3.
And our
Make it
former
official.
FAW player, Roxy.
She said it wrong.
Roxy Rouge now emphatically writing her name down. All 3 names are on paper, and that means it is official.
Look, this crowd knows words. I'm so proud. I'm so proud, Professor.
That belt is beautiful. It is a thing of beauty. It's a shame that it's been sitting around collecting dust all these months.
What are you talking about?
And for next week's show, we will have our triple threat match for the FEW Flares Championship.
There you have it, folks. All 3 women are ready to go, and Alyssa Sky has made it clear she does not want them to put their hands on one another.
Can we just have this match now?
We cannot have this match
Why
now.
not?
But we will have some Flares action when we come back from our commercial break.
All right.
That is coming up next. But we know we're going to see Amber Nova, Renee Michelle, Roxy Rouge, a triple threat match next week. But coming up next, we got Layla Gray, we got T-Gainz. We'll see you in just a couple minutes, folks.
Oh man, you know I hate jail. Not again. Yeah, I hate jail. Man, you know I hate jail. This has been a great fail. I just wanna make bail. Am I ever getting out? Honestly, I can't tell. Now I'm caught up in the system. Can't escape hell. I need Matthew Glassman. I know that he's gonna fight like hell when he's up in my corner. Try to get me out and keep me out. With him, I'm never worried. He'll give it everything. So call him in a hurry. Ayy, you hate jail and you hate it with a passion. Call the law offices of Matthew Glassman. You hate jail and you hate it with a passion. Call the law offices of Matthew Glassman. HateJail.com, check the website. HateJail.com, they put up the fight. HateJail.com, check the website. HateJail.com, they put up the fight. Yeah, HateJail.com and the law offices of Matthew Glassman. Over 10 years of experience with criminal charges in the Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach County. HateJail.com.
Carla Brown. Is that you? Brenda? Girl, give me a hug.
Yeah.
Wow, girl, you haven't changed a bit.
Thank you, thank you. No, I try, and look at you. You are glowing. So, do you know what you're having yet?
Oh, no, she didn't.
I'm not pregnant.
All right, folks, it is time for some more in-ring action from our Flares division. And we're going to see T-Gainz. We're going to see Layla Gray. Let's get right to it. Joshua Flores is standing by.
This match is a Flares division match, and it is scheduled for one fall.
One of the newest members of the FEW Flares division and one of the newest members of the roster all around, T-Gainz. Now, she's going to be coming out here. She had her very first match in FEW just a couple of weeks ago.
This girl is impressive, man. I was in the gym watching her train. Well, training myself, but she happened to be there at the same time. This girl is strong, man.
Former powerlifting champion, former Olympic lifting champion, and she is looking to add to that impressive resume and become a professional wrestling champion.
She got bigger muscles than you do.
Well, she works out a whole lot more than I do, that's for sure. Her opponent, though, has a remarkably different approach to this. She is a fan favorite here, though I don't necessarily find her attitude very likable. I don't know what it is that they like about this woman. I can't figure it out. Can you tell me?
What's wrong with you? I don't know what you don't like about fiery, confident women. Maybe they intimidate you. Maybe you don't know how to handle them. But hey, here comes Layla Gray.
I don't know about all that, but she is here in grand fashion as usual.
I'm still waiting on that 8x10 autograph. I don't know why. I can't seem to get close enough to get one.
I don't even like to let you get this close to me, but this is literally what they pay me for, so I can't say I blame anyone. Layla Gray bringing the fire as always. A lot of flash and flare, no pun intended, from Layla Gray. Bruce Owens.
He always misses an opportunity, Bruce. I don't know what his problem is.
Misses an opportunity what? To check for weapons?
I wanna be a referee.
That's what his
Can I
job
be a
is.
referee for
You
the Flares
cannot be the
division?
referee. You barely can be a commentator. I don't know why.
I know how to count to 3. That I know for sure.
Here they go. Layla Gray, T-Gainz, and there you see it. That weightlifting background of T-Gainz coming into play early.
Too strong.
Another lockup here. Layla Gray, of course, trained right here at Fighting Evolution Wrestling at the training facility. T-Gainz, a graduate of flatbacks, trained by Sean Spears and Tyler Breeze. It's a pretty good pedigree of training for both of these ladies.
I'd say so. Layla Gray deceptively strong. Don't let T-Gainz fool you.
I'm not taking anything away from Layla Gray. Layla Gray has proven herself over the last several months. On our screens here in FEW, she means business. And last week, she came up just a little bit short against Renee Michelle.
She's not short.
Right now, Layla Gray, went for an Irish whip, but that strength of T-Gainz.
Look at the smarts of Layla Gray using her feet.
But she can't overpower T-Gainz, who slams her down hard. That hip toss, continuously flexing for the crowd. Layla Gray using both legs to drive her away, sweeps her down, goes for a cover, but only about 1.5 on this one. T-Gainz a little slow getting back to her feet here. What are we going to see? Layla Gray looks like she's looking for a vertical suplex. T-Gainz blocks the attempt, breaks out of it altogether, has her in a standing fireman's carry. There's that strength. Look at that, a squat. That's a good squat. Got some good depth on those squats, too. Wow, you want to talk power. You just saw it there, folks. T-Gainz almost gaining herself a victory, but
I see what he did there.
Layla Gray kicks out. Stupid muscles, I think, is what they're chanting.
Are they talking about themselves or what?
Probably, because there's nothing stupid about having big muscles, and we're seeing it from T-Gainz right here. You know, there was a time when I was a much younger professor.
Yeah, when you had
when I wasn't stuck behind a desk all the time. But you know,
when you had a class and
life
you were teaching
changes.
people how to ride bikes.
That's true. I did that sort of thing. But you can learn a thing or two by watching these two ladies right now. T-Gainz, Irish whips, Layla Gray into the opposite turnbuckle and splashes her in the corner. Uh-oh, Layla Gray stays right on top of her, a splash of her own.
Coming in hot.
Big clothesline from Layla Gray, back elbow.
Oh,
drop
nice.
toe hold.
Smart move. Smart move.
What do we? Uh-oh, that's the danger roll. The danger roll from Layla Gray. Watch the closed fist. Bulldog.
Nice, right in the face.
Drives T-Gainz down hard. Bruce with the count, but T-Gainz able to get that left shoulder up.
Bruce letting us know he knows how to count to 2.
Well, you're seeing the frustration now on the face of Layla Gray. We know she does not like to lose. It's nice to see her a little bit back in formation here, because last week,
face buster.
A little kiss for luck, and we are on our way, as the Carpenters like to say, and Layla Gray picks up the victory of the day.
Wow.
That's a lot of rhymes for you.
You are a Wordsworth, sir. I am very proud of you.
That's what they tell me.
I am
but
even more proud of Layla Gray right now.
As am I. You know, she's coming off a tough defeat last week, and she was a little bit more humble in her post-match interview last week than we have seen her at all, whether it was win, lose, or draw.
I certainly don't think we'll hear any humble from Layla Gray here tonight.
No, not that she needed much of a confidence booster. We all know that. I think she just got one, but what a great matchup between these two ladies.
So we saw in the match today you had her in a fireman's carry and tried to put her down with a face bump. How are you going about that? Did you think that was going to get you the advantage?
Yeah, of course. That always puts everybody down. But you know, that's fine. That just means that I need to toughen my game up a bit. And that doesn't go for my opponent, it goes for everyone in that locker room.
All right, thank you for your time. Let's take it back to commentary.
T-Gainz, man. T-Gainz. You know what? She looked good in there, and she's going to continue to look good, and we're going to see what she's all about. But came up a little bit short tonight, but you know what? I think sometimes if you have an impressive outing.
Says the man who loses constantly.
Well, you know what? I don't want to lose any of our viewers. We got to go to a commercial break, but when we come back, folks, I'm being told that Alyssa Sky has words for the Players Club and Culture Inc. So
Players Club.
Come on back, and we'll see what she has to say. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we've heard a lot from our commissioner here tonight, and she's not done. She is fit to be tied. We saw it at the top of the show.
She's power hungry, Professor.
I don't know about that, but she's angry at these two teams, Culture Inc., the Players Club. Let's hear what she's got to say to them. She's standing by down in the ring with Joshua Flores and our officials.
All right, so over the past weeks, we've been having a battle, basically, between Culture Inc. and the Players Club. Is tired of everything that has been going on. So tonight, we're gonna end this. What we're gonna do, you have one in my bucket.
What is this now?
All right.
A lottery?
We have a series of matches. All in here.
Those are different match stipulations.
All different kinds of matches. I'm going to stick my hand in the bucket and I'm going to draw out a match. And the match that I draw out will be the match that's going to end this feud that's going on between Culture and
Wait a second. We're going to have a wrestling match?
Why not? Let's leave it. You know what? That gives us
So
out.
right now, I'm going to ask that the Players Club and the Culture Inc. to meet me here in the ring.
Not fair to the Players Club.
Oh, I don't know.
Not fair to the Players Club.
It's dangerous to have all these guys in one place. They're in separate locker rooms. They're on complete opposite ends of the building. We could barely get these guys off of one another a couple weeks ago. Last week, in fact.
Let me just reassure the people that I was in the Players Club last night.
Again?
Always, baby, always.
Do you ever work?
That is work. Come on, I was scouting talent. Now, I was in the Players Club last night. They are ready for Culture Inc. They don't care about Culture Inc. They're not worried about Culture Inc. They're worried about the FEW Tag Team titles.
Well, they are the former tag team champions.
The rightful tag team champions.
But you know something? These guys take issue with that because in their mind, it is out with the old and in with the new. And these guys are as new school as they come. The 19-year-old prodigy of flight, Eli Knight, the integrator, Malik Bosidi, and of course, Mr. Nick J. Holliday, who handles the speaking for their team.
Pay attention, Professor. This is what champions look like.
Can't take anything away from these two veterans of the squared circle. They bring the attitude They bring the wisdom, the wherewithal, and the know-how. They know how to get it done. They know how to be champions. They know how to stay champions. But what they don't seem to know how to do is how to stay out of trouble. Both of these teams, as a matter of fact,
unjust accusations, erroneous statements by people like yourself.
Things have just boiled over.
Just to steal a phrase, Mr. JP Cool, if it's not one thing for certain and two things for sure, the Players Club are here to take these titles back.
Hey. Listen. This is how we're going to do it. No more suspensions, no more fines. The match that I pull out is going to determine how exactly we're going to end this.
I don't know if I like this, Professor.
Sticks, what kind of match are we gonna get? Are we gonna get a steel cage match? Are we gonna get an inferno match? Are we gonna get a first blood match? A submission match? A bra and panties match?
That's just disgusting.
I'm saying, if all the stipulations are in there, anything's possible. Oh, wait a minute!
Magic City Street Fight!
The Magic City of Miami, Florida, the namesake for this one, a street fight for the Players Club and Culture Inc. Oh, he's not even asking for a microphone. He's getting right in the face of his opponents.
He's not touching him, though. He's not touching him. You know that no contact rule.
That's right. They're not allowed to touch one another, but man, they are making it difficult. They're waiting to see who. If they remember, if any of them touches each other, there's no more suspensions. There's no more fines. They're going to get fired. This is what I'm talking about. Alyssa Sky.
She's power hungry.
She is fit to be tied. She has had enough.
She's out of line. Can't control the Players Club.
Excuse me, guys. Until your match, none of you guys are allowed to touch each other at all. Whoever touches another, we're going to forget about them. We're going to forget about the fines, and we're going to forget about the suspension. You guys are just going to be fired.
That's just ridiculous.
You guys are testing my. You guys are testing.
Ooh, careful. You see what I mean?
It's a family show.
She is upset. And I don't blame her.
Last words. Do you guys have any last words?
See now, this is inappropriate. Culture Inc.
I mean, it's inappropriate. Like, your boys just did this.
What are you talking about?
The Soul Man, Black Mamba, they just did the exact same thing.
Nah, that ain't true. Why you making things up?
They're not allowed to touch. Not at all. Not even a little bit. This reminds me of like when my parents would separate my brother and I when we were kids.
Remember car rides? I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
That's exactly what I mean. Oh, wait just a damn minute. That is uncalled for. Mrs. Holiday is a saint.
How do you know? Oh, come on. That's just inappropriate. That's rude. Hey, Holiday making up stories.
Alyssa Sky. She does not want fines from the networks.
I don't understand.
I mean, she's the one that would have to pay them, but that was... Well, this match is not going to happen this week.
Why not?
It's actually going to happen next week, along with our Flares Division Championship match. We are going to have a stacked show to open up
Magic City
February.
Street Fight, baby.
A Magic City Street Fight is going to be coming your way between the Players Club and Culture Inc., two of the top tag teams in all of Fighting Evolution Wrestling. And speaking of tag teams, we got some tag team action coming up after our next break. Don't move, everybody. More Fighting Evolution Wrestling coming your way. Welcome back, everybody.
It's your favorite part of the show, Professor?
Well, it's my favorite part of the show, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the favorite part of the show if you're Sam Benites or Dann Lydon. They're a newly formed tag team, and they have the unfortunate sentencing of having to go against the New Nation, and it's going to happen right now. Let's toss it down to Joshua Flores, who will make the introductions for this massacre.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a tag team match, and it's scheduled for one fall.
You know, lest anyone wants to call me biased.
You are biased.
I'm not biased at all. But I'm a very much call it like I see it kind of guy. Objective observation is the name of the game.
Here's what I want to know. Here's what I know. Did they lose a bet, Professor? How did they get this match?
I don't know. I mean, I know everybody likes a little bit of TV time. I know everybody likes to get themselves on camera, but at what cost? That's what I want to know, because I don't show any favoritism to the New Nation. In fact, they terrify me.
To be fair, you're terrified of a good breeze, but
there's a lot of people in that locker room that scare me, but none more so than the New Nation. Amin Mugabe, Prince Iqbala are the two most frightening, huge members of our roster. And poor Dann Lydon, poor Sam Benites.
I feel like somebody's going to get hurt.
I mean, congratulations, fellas. You're on TV, but probably for the last time if you survive your encounter.
I hope they talk to their mamas before this match.
Weighing the combined weight of 515 pounds.
Wait a second.
Representing the New Nation.
Hold on. I feel like we're missing somebody.
Zula's here. Amin Mugabe's here. Where's Prince Iqbala? Silence washes over the. I don't even know. They're making me whisper. It's not even my job.
I didn't even know you could.
I told you I'm scared, man. Does that mean that he's...
It's a handicap match?
It's a... But, I mean, technically, it's a handicap match. But, it was already a handicap match before. I mean, no one stacks up against the New Nation, and even though there are two of them, and now only one member of the New Nation is going to be standing across from them, I'm not sure I'm ready to give the advantage to Sam Benites and Dann Lydon. They certainly have a better chance than they did when we thought both members would be here.
Just because of math, right?
Just because of math. But I don't think math means anything right now.
Wait
because
a second.
Amin Mugabe right now is punishing both of these men, clacking their skulls together.
The old noggin knocker, I love it.
It's like he's playing a game of billiards in there. Double Irish whip, and Amin Mugabe nearly takes off their heads. The hunt continues with the New Nation collecting trophies week in, week out.
Holy crap.
Picks him up.
That's it, he's dead.
his version of the F5. Sam Benites, nice to meet you, kid. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Dan Lydon back up to his feet, which I don't think is a good idea. Oh! Have turned nearly inside out from Amin Mugabe.
One half of the hunt.
Put it in the books, ladies and gentlemen. The New Nation, the most frightening tag team that I have ever personally seen. Even when only half of them are here because of Prince Iqbala attending to his royal duties, as impressive as they come. These guys have virtually come out of nowhere when it comes to being in the FEW tag team division. We've got so many great established tag teams. You've got the Players Club, you've got Culture Inc., you've got the Russell Twins, the list goes on and on, but now, when you toss the names of Amin Mugabe and Prince Iqbala, the New Nation, of course, with Zula in their corner, that is as frightening a prospect as I have ever witnessed before. Amin Mugabe, all by himself today, showing complete and utter dominance over Dan Lydon and Sam Benitez.
You know, just because I want to help Dan out maybe with some medical bills, he does have some hats available, some shirts, and he has a workout video out. Did you know this?
A workout video from Dan Lydon.
You can get anybody you want from the woman you need.
You know what? I don't know if that's going to cover his medical bills or funeral expenses, because that was an absolute mauling. The hunt continues with the New Nation, and let's hear from Zula and Amin Mugabe.
So you guys only have half of the New Nation here today. I want to see, why did you attack them before the match even started?
Ha! We are a strong force with or without Prince Zavala here.
Is there any reason why that he wasn't here today, or?
Royal business.
Okay. Thanks for your time. Let's take it back to Sticks and the Professor.
Royal business indeed.
Royal business that we are not privy to because we are quite frankly not worthy. Well, folks, we got one more match left in us, and we're going to have it right after this commercial break. Don't move a muscle more. Coming your way.
The Love Alive Charity is a nonprofit organization founded by professional wrestler, the Pope Elijah Burke, a college graduate and former Jacksonville sheriff officer who was a native to Jacksonville, Florida. The mission of the Love Alive Charity is to give back to the community while aiming to improve the quality of life in Greater Jacksonville. Since 2012, the Love Alive Charity has positively influenced many people by feeding the homeless, helping displaced families, and restoring faith in disadvantaged communities through humanitarian efforts.
Hello, I'm Elijah Burke. With as little of a donation of $1 or more, you can help make a difference in the lives of others. To donate and to learn more about the Love Alive charity, please visit theElijahExpress.com.
Welcome back into the Magic City, into the FEW Arena. It is time for our final match of the night. We are going to see Chungus and Game Day, Johnny Zeke.
The coach is in the building. Let's throw it to Josh in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall.
You know, we haven't seen Chungus back inside the FEW Arena in a while, but these fans, they don't forget much.
They don't know much either, Professor.
They affectionately refer to him as Fungus.
Affectionately.
Affectionately.
Right.
That's
Would
love.
would
It's
you
all
call it
love.
affection if somebody called you Fungus? I know you're
if
anyway.
if my name rhymed with it, I suppose.
Professor.
The ultimate gamesman.
I gotta ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You know what time it is?
It's game time, baby. And when it's game time, it's pain time. And that's what Johnny Zeke is looking to show Chungus here tonight.
From St. Petersburg, Florida,
The bastion of the blue and gold. Game day, Johnny Zeke.
Look at that sweet jersey.
That looks good, man. Game day, Johnny Zeke coming off of a pretty crushing defeat to Officer Drake not too long ago, and he's looking to get a little retribution here this evening against Chungus.
Guy. You're a funny guy. You know that?
Well, he's got his hands full because Chungus, a big man himself, one of the hardest working guys around, often works ring crew, but also a framer, a worker in the construction industry.
Yeah, he builds houses. Who knew?
But game day, Johnny Zeke is an all-around athlete. Football background, baseball background, wrestling, you name it, he has done it, and he has claimed the gold. And that's what he's trying to show us here in FEW, that he is worthy of championship gold. But he and Chungus are going to brawl all over this place. I can feel it in my bones. A lot of strength, a lot of size in that ring. Referee Andrew Girk better stay clear. Just some big boys in there with him.
Well, I bet you these two could shut down a buffet or two, Professor.
Surprised that you don't hang out with them. Spend all your time at the Players Club.
These guys are not VIPs.
Chungus with a side headlock on game day, Johnny Zeke. Big shots, though, from game day, Johnny Zeke. Sends Chungus off the ropes. Oh, but look at this. Two very similarly sized athletes.
Nobody moved. Holy cow.
Big collision. It's a whole lot of mass in that ring.
They're not getting it right, Professor. They're not.
Oh, Johnny Zeke took his eye off the ball for a minute. And Chungus kicks a field goal right between the uprights.
It's good.
Chungus went for an Irish whip, and Johnny Zeke reverses it and splashes him in the corner. Oh, wait a minute.
Here's the windup.
There's the windup, and oh! That's a strike right down the middle from Johnny Zeke. Takes down Chungus.
With the old knuckleball.
Did you know he's also a bowler?
He just threw a strike right there.
Right down the alley. Belly-to-belly suplex.
Chungus somehow kicks out.
Game day, Johnny Zeke showing everybody what he's all about. Catches a big boot as he comes in.
Oh,
look at that lariat from Chungus. That's a whole lot of power. The Fungus chants break out again, and Johnny Zeke kicks out. Chungus now with a chin lock. But game day, Johnny Zeke knows all about the power of the crowd, the adrenaline rush that comes when people are chanting your name, and uses it to his advantage with the jawbreaker there. Ducks a clothesline, and here comes Zeke. He catches a back elbow with a little bit too much momentum, and he goes down hard.
Oh, that's simple physics, Professor.
Chungus spending too much time beating his chest and not enough time focusing on his opponent.
Oh, you got to pay attention, son.
Johnny Zeke had him rolled up, but not quite long enough. Only 2.5 there. Chungus not sure where he's at.
Nice go behind
Johnny
there.
Zeke, rear waist lock, but Chungus scoops out of it. Big slam from Johnny Zeke, goes for the cover and picks up a big victory.
Game day was game time tonight.
I tell you what, Sticks, Johnny Zeke really needed a big win here, and he picks up the victory against Chungus here tonight. I thought he looked pretty good in there. I really was a big fan of that big pitcher's chop.
Even I was impressed.
Oh, well, I was glad that you were impressed. I know how difficult it is to impress you. But speaking of being impressed, let's toss it back to our winner, Johnny Zeke.
Big Zeke, we saw your match tonight. We saw him give you 3 tackles. 2 or 3, I wouldn't be able to recall. You couldn't take him down. What was your game plan going in there?
You know what? If I couldn't get down on a tackle, I was gonna pick his ass up and I was gonna put his ass down. That's exactly what I did. I come here for one reason and one reason only, and that is get to the top of the food chain. And now that I'm calm and focused, there's no stopping game day Zeke. Game on.
Thanks for your time.
Game on indeed. Johnny Zeke is back in the zone. Can he turn it into a streak?
Well, let's hear from Chungus.
Chungus, we saw you try to give him that clothesline to try to come back from that match. Since that didn't work...
I'm gonna interrupt you right there, right? I don't care what you have to say to me at this very moment. This message right here is for all those stupid people out there. Those people that want to chant my, call me a fungus, you don't want to get my name right? You want to hurt me? Go right ahead. I'm an open book, but I work hard every single day of my life, but I still come out here and get disrespected. I'm about tired of it. It's not gonna go on much longer.
Professor, his feelings are hurt.
You know what? Give the guy some credit. He is a really hard-working, blue-collar guy, always on his hands and knees, laying brick, building houses, building these rings, doing all that he can. He came up a little short tonight, but you know what? You can't win them all, Sticks.
You can't win them all, but it's been another wonderful, wonderful night here at FEW.
It sure has. It closes out January, but our first show in February, you don't want to miss it. We've got the
Magic City Street Fight.
Magic City Street Fight between Culture Inc. and the Players Club, and the FEW Flares Division Championship is on the line. Triple threat, Amber Nova, Renee Michelle, and Roxy Rouge next week. Come on back, everybody. I'm the young professor.
They call me Sticks, and that's all the people need to know.
That's my line.